Today's video, if you don't know what this thing is, this is a sporting clay launcher. I like to shoot clays, but until my back gets back in order, I can't do it. So I'm going to work on setting my wobbly buggy up to do virtually anything I need it to do. Today's project is to figure out how we're going to mount this thing so it doesn't slide all over the place, see? Not just sitting right there. And I put chains on the tailgate the other day just to have chains. And what I'm testing right now is see if this thing slides back any when I pick up the... It doesn't appear to slide back. So I think that might be an easy fix to adjust this thing. I got this chain here. I'll lower it down to the last link. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. That's about the only time it slides back, is when I go down low. Now, I might have an idea for it to slide. That's not a problem. I just got to get this action here from happening, side to side. So we can go real high with clays, or we can go I don't think I'm going to be going very low with this, but it's a project. Just got to figure out another way to put this thing in. But we're doing this because I have a back injury and I'm only limited to what I can do. I can't go to work, so I have to find light duty projects to work on. Mainly the Wobble buggy. There's another project right here. This one will be an easy one. It's only going to be a couple minutes. Let's see. The width of the launcher frame is 2 foot. The depth of the launcher is roughly 2 feet. I don't edit. If you have an idea how I can mount this thing a little easier, I've come up with a couple dozen ideas for myself, but I can't figure out which one to decide on. I thought of putting a platform back here on a Lazy Susan, and I can basically turn this thing sideways, left or right. That's an option, but I don't get elevation. Or back here, I can put a hand crank right here so I can get all my elevation off the back end. Just simply remove the back bracket, make up another bracket so I can sit there and just screw it in, go up and go down. Just put a swivel point back here. But I'm going to let you guys like I said, you can add, you can make suggestions. I'll listen to your suggestions. If you want to put up your own YouTube on suggestions how to do this, please do so. Now, I've got plenty of scrap around here to make different mounts. I'm only limited to what I can do. See, here, I'll show you one of my scraps. Right there is an old 5-foot bush hog. And there's plenty of plate steel and right angle steel in it. I have a small 70 amp buzz box welding machine. This thing's a little crooked today. Oh, let's see if we can straighten you up a little. Didn't notice this before. Yeah, that seems to be a little better. Okay, folks. Like I said, I have a lot of little projects I can do. Help me out here. Make a suggestion. I like the people who have been watching my videos. My count is up high now. I've got roughly between all my videos about 1,000 watchers. No real subscribers, but that may change too. Well, we'll see what we can do. But like I said, this is my suggestion. I'll just see if anybody wants to comment and help me out here. Again, like I said, I'm limited. Oh, I'm so well limited now that the tractor is gone. Not by choice or anything like that. We're gonna go from there. Alrighty, we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna load you guys up, and like I said, make a suggestion. I got lumber. I got some plywood. I could buy a Lazy Susan. I could put this all on a Lazy Susan with a back turn on it, so I can raise the elevation or lower it. Now I'll show you my, just to give you an idea of my sporting clay range. Let's take you over to my range. No, that's not the range. This is where my neighbors and I shoot sporting clays. It is approximately over 500 yards to the lake. And shotgun pellets, they're lucky if they travel 300 yards. And we're using number 7.5 birdshot. I had another launcher, but it has died, and I gotta rebuild it. It's my more permanent stationed one. As you can see, it's quite large. I have to get a new actuator for it and a new wiring harness. But this one's a big one. It'll hold about 40 sporting clays. It has a foot switch. And if things go as I hope, I will change that from a foot switch to a keyless remote. I like sporting clays. It's a fun practice. It's a discipline. No, I'm not going to shoot that. But I don't know if you can see it in this video. I'm not going to try and zoom in. But My 300-yard rifle range is in this spot too. If you see the white sand in the background, that's not the bullet berm. The bullet berm is about 75 yards ahead of it. And there's a pile of logs there. There's a steel gong down there. And when my tractor barn is completed, the tractor barn will have a shooting pedestal on it. And I said on it, not in it. Whoop. As you can see, there is my tractor barn. There's the tractor barn's roof. Right up there is ground zero. I will have a platform up there. It'll shoot between the house and the trees, all the way down to the 300-yard mark. Now it's another 200 yards to the lake. I enjoy long distance shooting. Yes, I do hunt, but I enjoy target shooting. For you people that don't understand the Second Amendment, this is how I relieve stress. I shoot targets. If I want to put something on the table, I hunt. Granted, I'm allergic to fish, but I can still catch fish if I need to. My wife likes fish. My neighbors like fish. But I don't. We're at the 11-minute mark. Go over the wobbly buggy for you again. Wobbly buggy is this. I've added that platform on the front. I put a sprayer on the front. I've rebuilt the front end. About the only thing I got to do next is I have to excuse me, I have to rebuild the steering box. That's another project we're going to get into eventually. And we will show you where the steering box is. Right there at the base of the steering wheel is the steering box. That's another project. As you can see, I've done a lot to this. If you saw some of my previous videos, how it actually came here. I have a lot of shorts out there of it. Like I said, you got an idea or suggestion? Put it in. I'm not going to be some person that's going to badmouth you or anything. I'll comment or I won't comment. I'll like or I don't like. But I'm not going to be a mean person about it. My mirrors that were meant for my tractor there, they don't work on this thing. The suspension just bounces them all over the place. Okay, well, I'm gonna let it go right there. I know I didn't see me doing much other than in the beginning of the video, but I will be adding things in. Okay, put you right there. We'll tip you back up. See, I'll show you how much play is on the steering wheel. Okay. Quarter turn. In a golf cart, that's like half a steering wheel on a regular automobile. Most of you people probably remember most cars have power steering. When I was growing up, they didn't. No power steering. Looks like I got a lot of stuff to do. Oh boy, it's gonna feel good. I'm going to remove this little center here eventually as well. Serve no purpose other than maybe hold a drink or two. Well, I may leave the drink thing, and I'll just cut the other thing out. There's not even a good glove box. All right. Like I said, like it, don't like it. Comment, don't comment. Subscribe, don't subscribe. I don't edit these videos. You get the total raw footage. You see a screw up, it's going to stay in there. You see something good in it, it's going to stay in there. You hear me, you talk to me, no problem. I have a lot of little projects I can do with this back injury. And I've showed people in the past what my back looks like. I got 5-inch scars on my back where they put my spine back together and added in plates and a big old washer in there to keep my vertebrae separated. But it's a fused point. I can't bend that point anymore. So remember, if you're on something big, don't jump off. You're climbing down from a ladder, oh, I'll just skip the last rung and jump off. Bad thing to do. You don't think about it, but you gotta remember, your vertebrae is only about that big. You're gonna put all your upper body on that thing, and it can and will eventually collapse that disc between the vertebrae. So remember, take the time, climb down. Take the time to pick up right. Use your legs, not your back. Otherwise, you'll end up like me and a lot of other Americans and a lot of other people across the planet. Back injury. It's no fun. Things that you could do when you were younger, you can't do now. So we're going to let you go right there. I'm the Truckloadite. Yeah, I know, strange name. But that was my call sign when I ran over the road trucks. And it stuck. It was given to me by my father because I drove old, beat up trucks. Truck for the vehicle, Lodite for dweller. Truck, Lodite. Have fun.